going on, YouTube? Gyvi World here. Hope everyone's having a great day today. Welcome back to some more BR with the greatest fielding team. We drafted all the best fielding players. Here's this lineup: Starling Marte, Joe Carter, Bryce Harper, Aaron Hill, Eddie Matthews, Yunel Escobar, Chris Davis, Gary Carter, and Gabriel Inoa versus Wino Adam Wainwright. I do believe he's got a couple gold gloves, if I'm not mistaken. Got the two guys at the top of my lineups, each with gold gloves. Let's go ahead and cop a dub with the brand new patch. So I am the home team, and for once I picked Yankee Stadium. It's been a little while since I picked my hometown stadium. But yeah, today we were given a brand new patch this morning, and I gotta say, I woke up like around before 6 o'clock this morning, and I went on Twitter. Eyes still crusty, still unable to see, bright light in my eyes. I'm laying in bed, and I'm going through Twitter, and I see that a patch was deployed overnight. And I see a message from Steven, aka MLB The Show Tips, and I was like, you know what, let me look into this. And I saw that some people had responded in a positive manner, and I said, this is new to me. I don't know how to handle this. This is weird. So I clicked on the patch notes on the bit.ly, and I looked at it, and I was like, wait a second, this all seems very intuitive. This all seems very informative. I like what I'm looking at. I don't know if the patch has fixed anything, because this is my first game. I've yet to hit, but I read through the patch notes, and I was very, very impressed with what I read. Now, do I throw the lefty versus? I only got one lefty. I feel like if there's anyone that you might as well get a matchup, it's Bryce Harper. So let me do the smart thing. So anyways, I read through the patch notes, and I said, okay, this all sounds positive. This all sounds like things that will genuinely fix the game. Now, will it completely fix it? They even themselves in the patch note mentioned that it's still a work in progress. There's still other issues that they need to tackle, which is perfectly fine. Truth be told, as part of the community, that's what you want the most of. Fastballs are fastballs now. They're more like fastballs, and that's what you want more of. You want feedback from your dev team, because I feel like that's kind of what they're there for. So that's all we want from community devs, truth be told. We just want a little, you know, we just want a little discrepancy. We want to be in the loop, know what's going on with the game, what changes are being made as we chop that up the middle. Backhand, tough play. That's going to be an infield hit. But that's all we want from as being part of the community. We just want to know. As you can see, my PCI went way over the strike zone. That's new. The sensitivity is up. From what I've gathered from other people, some people are yes, some people not like it so much. PCI can go lower and higher, on top of the fact that pitch speed, velocity, I've heard fastballs are a little bit more like fastball. And again, still may take some time just to get adjusted. And I don't know why you're pitching out with Erstad. I don't plan on going. I'm trying to hit. I'm trying to feel out this new patch. I'm not even extending my lead. I just want to see if this new patch is, if hitting feels any different. You know what? I don't know. Okay, that's like my third swing overall. So far, I don't really have anything that I can possibly be angry about. Okay. Like I said, PCI sensitivity is a little bit higher, and I got under that ball. I ain't even mad. At least my opponent is pausing. I literally jammed my stick directly down and to the left, and my opponent is really concerned with Darren Erstad at first base. I mean, we might as well play with his head a little bit. And then the one time I do take an extended lead, no slide step, no pitch out, nothing. Oh, there's the pickoff. But anyways, for those of you who have already played with the patch, I know some of you have played 7, 8, 9, 10 games. Let me know how you're feeling about the game so far, how you felt about it. This is my first game. I'm about to play a 9-inning game once I do finish getting all the Dodgers collection. Wellington Castillo, I'm upset with you. Another Dominican baseball player on the national team to be suspended 80 games due to PEDs. I haven't read the story, so I'm not sure if it was similar to Cano's case, or if it was, oh, Fielding. Fielding was not in the patch notes. There was nothing on Fielding in the patch notes. Granted, he could have just not been in the circle or looked away or something, but he just dropped the fly ball, and that's how I scored my first run. PCI also, I believe, should be smaller. He is not happy. He is picking off now. PCI should be smaller for guys like Joey Gallo. So is this the end of the Joey Gallo and Ryan Schimpf era? I don't know. It could quite possibly be as we get back-to-back walks to walk the bases loaded with 2 outs to get to Rod Carew. Okay. I don't remember who was up that was left-handed, but you're going to get a lefty either way. Not sure why you didn't leave it runners on the corner. Oh, look, he beat me with a fastball. I was definitely late on that. I think a couple weeks ago I would have been early on that. Now, does this mean that you're not going to see me rage? Absolutely not. The game could be absolutely perfect. I'm still going to rage. It's just part of my competitive nature. Sometimes I rage because I suck and I don't like to lose. And sometimes I genuinely rage because I feel that there's some issues with the game. I'd rather rage at the former, not the latter. I'd rather rage because I made mistakes or because I suck or I'm not good enough than because the game is just not where it needs to be. But so far through an inning of play, haven't really noticed much of a difference. But I guess it feels okay so far. Maybe. I'm definitely going to, like I said, I'm going to be playing that Dodgers game pretty soon. I think I just need the diamonds on the cards. No one's selling them to me for their... Ooh, that's not where I do that. There's definitely some latency there. Which is rare, which is not that common in this game. I do like that about this game. I will say, like I've said before, very, very happy with the improvements. A strikeout, that's weird. Very, very happy with the improvements in this game in terms of server. You know, Escobar up. I think it's good to keep a lefty in there. You know, excels versus righties. We're going to get the ground ball to the shortstop. That's Iglesias. He's a very, very good defensive player. This is the all-fielder draft, and we just need 3 more outs to walk away with a W. We got the pitcher spot on deck. Our bullpen's ready to go. Nolan Ryan and our last lefty. We actually had 2 lefties. I thought I only had 1. My apologies. Okay, here we go. He brought in the righty. Like I said, I feel like I can go lower with my PCI than I could before. Even pre-pitch, like there, my finger went straight down, and I legitimately got under a pitch that caught a lot of the plate. I feel like that makes sense. And now this is one of the new improvements. You are being prompted to bring in a pinch hitter in Battle Royale when your pitcher is on deck to hit, which is, thank you for finally bringing that, because a lot of people have been complaining. I actually watched Koogs' video on the patch notes, very good video to my homie Koogs, but this is something that people have been asking for a while. I don't deserve to start a bat with a strike, because it's a matter of who wins the latency battle, jamming X before the pitch, and a lot of times you lose that as the hitter. So thank you, San Diego Studios, for finally putting that, being prompted to pinch hit for your pitcher. We really appreciate that in the community, and I'm very thankful for the little changes. Like I said, these are the things that make me happy. I like when a community, you know what, even if the game's not perfect, if the community, you know, the devs mixed with the community are on page, I'm okay with that. Plain and simple, I'm okay with that. I've been playing FIFA for years. There's been years where FIFA's been absolutely broken, but you know what? Sometimes I follow the Twitter accounts, and to me that's sometimes even more important. And here we go, back to the top of the lineup, and you know what? I have not hit very well this game, and maybe now I'm just getting exposed to being used to something a little bit different, but I honestly think that this may be closer to what we need. Alright, so Justin Turner came in. I'm going to guess that it is the rookie Turner, who very much crushes versus lefties. But I brought a lefty in. So he went to his weapon off the bench. Let's see if we can get him to ground out, roll over on one. Weekly hit to second base. Daniel Murphy's there. Nice play. We got 1 out. So, you know what? So far, I don't think I've seen enough of this game to judge the patch. But, you know, the BR pinch hit thing, I'm thankful for that. Gary Carter up, Nolan Ryan in. Just need 2 outs for the save here. So far, my opponent has not been late on that curveball again. Feedback a couple weeks ago might have said that was early. But with new pitch velocities, I definitely have noticed a slight difference in the pitch speed in the fastball. Definitely have noticed that, I'll say that. So, pinch hitter, last chance. So like I said, if this game continues, latency there. This game continues in the right direction. Woo! Bang, bang, play to end it. I personally think that if a couple more things get fixed along the way, hopefully before mid-June or within the next month, I think we could have a solid 2 months of MLB The Show over the summer, which is, you know, it's the hype time of the year, and, you know, that's what I'm hoping for. Truth be told, I think after that, normally the show usually dies a little bit. Not really dies. Those who are diehards MLB fans stick around, but for the most part, EA drops a ton of games, and it will be Madden, FIFA, NBA Live, 2K has NBA 2K, they also, you know, Red Dead's coming out soon, Battlefield's coming out soon, Call of Duty, so many good titles. But you know what, I think in the direction, you know, with a little communication, a couple more patches to fix some things, and, you know, figuring out what the community wants, I think we're headed towards a pretty good summer. If you guys enjoyed, as always, smash the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.
Whose world is this?
The world is yours. The world is yours.
It's mine, it's mine, it's mine.